In the book, The Dance of Hope, Bill Frey tells a story about a blind student that he is mentoring at the University of Colorado. And one day, Bill asks the blind student, he says, how did this happen to you? Were you born blind or was there an accident? And the boy, his name is John, he recounts the tragedy with which he was left blind, but then also said, you know what, I didn't just lose my sight, I lost hope. And he said these words, quote, I was bitter and angry with God for letting it happen. And I took my anger out on everyone around me. I felt that since I had no future, I wouldn't lift a finger on my own behalf. You know what? Just let others wait on me, he said. I shut my bedroom door and I refused to come out except for meals. And Bill is looking at this kid and he's going, well, something must have happened because this is a happy kid. This is a great kid. This is a kid that's thriving in life. So it's like, what happened? And the kid said, well, I trace it back to when my dad just got tired of my pity party. And he came into me one day and he said, winter's coming. I need you to put the storm windows on the house. He said, the material's in the garage. Get it done by the time I get home or else. And slammed the door and left. And John said, I was mad. He said, I remember walking out to the garage and finding my way out there and just cursing out loud. Just, you know what? They're going to be real happy when I fall off these ladders and hurt myself. They're going to be so happy about that. And he just was real bitter and angry. But you know what? He said he found the supplies. He climbed the ladder. He installed the storm windows. It took him a long time, but he did that, and he said, actually, my dad's assignment accomplished the two goals that my dad had. One was to get the storm windows up, but the real goal was that I would stop feeling sorry for myself, and that I would realize that I had worth, and I would realize that I could do something about this, and that I could reconstruct not just some windows, but I could reconstruct my life. And then the blind student faced Bill, and with tears in his sightless eyes said, and you know what I found out years later? That my dad had never been more than 4 feet away from me the entire time. When I went up the ladder, he went up the ladder right behind me. And if I'd ever fallen, my dad was there to catch me. Folks, that's a human father. You have a heavenly Father. God's silence does not mean his absence.